Alright guys, today I thought I'd explain the storyline to my Fnaf 7. Haven't seen it? It's in this video. Link in the description. But thought I'd just explain the storyline so it can make a bit more sense. So, starting on the office. So, there's two doors, a vent, and it's kind of it, but like up there, it's like every other FNAF. Restaurant, the kids come to see the animatronics do their performances, and basically it. So, but the main thing that starts off all of this is in the storage room, which is located below the restaurant, and in these multiple hallways there's a room where all these old animatronic parts were kept. And there was actually this one guy who got hired to make the animatronics, and the first set he made was pretty broken, so he couldn't just like have those perform, so they kept them in this storage room and kept one of them intact, which was Foxy, and they had another one that was on the stage, which was actually a working one. But the broken Foxy actually ended up waking up and was just remembering how it was treated. So it took all of the spare animatronic parts in there and just added it to its body, and just became like this big giant animatronic that was able to break out through the wall and cause an electric glitch to where the lights aren't working properly. And everyone went off running, and when he headbutted the wall and knocking it over, it shook the whole building, which angered the main animatronics. It was nighttime when it happened though, so they just went off running, just searching for something, so they can kill it. They don't want anything in the building besides them. And it's a good thing it happened at night, because if it was day, then just who knows what could have happened to those kids. And the night guard just stayed in there, and that's basically who you are. You're just a night guard. You didn't know what happened. So basically, the guy who made the animatronics is actually in this house, and he has two workshops. One is in the basement, and one is upstairs next to his bedroom in the bathroom. The one in the basement is where he made the animatronics, which are basically all the same size, but the other one was used to make plush traps, the tiny ones, but he never had experience making such animatronics at a small scale, so he didn't really know how it worked, so none of them really worked. So he kept them on these stands, and one day this animatronic that the pizzeria actually tried to make, but they just kept it off because it looked way too scary, so it was kept in this unknown location. And it actually went up to an elevator that was connected to the basement. That was connected to the storage room and the guy's house. And it went in that elevator. It actually leads to this wall that you can open, and it leads into the kids' room. So basically, what happened is the animatronic, which is actually Nightmare On, went through that area, opened the wall into the closet, and strangled the kid to death, dragging it through the hallway to the basement, basically where it just tore it up and stored some parts in the fridge. And what happened next is it went back upstairs into the plush trap making area, and it used its tentacle and just smashed a giant hole in the roof and climbed into the roof. So of course that makes such a loud sound it would wake the guy up, which it did. So of course he went to investigate, and as soon as he was below that hole, it just used its tentacle, grabbed him, pulled pulled him into the ceiling, and he was never seen again. And you can actually see his blood dripping from the ceiling, so he's actually still there. And it's been going on for a while, as you can see. So, basically where you are right now. And the Foxy that was actually working also didn't really have a good relationship with the guy. So, he actually broke out from the pizzeria and just ran in front of his house. And he's just waiting till the day that he comes out of his house and Foxy will get him. But he will never come out of his house because he's dead. And those plush traps I was talking about, they did actually work, but they weren't robots that were supposed to be, but they weren't like playing robots like they were supposed to be. So they woke up, they climbed into the vents in the ceiling, and now that's where they are. So that's what all of those plush traps are. So basically just don't go up there, but yeah. So Nightmarion's roaming the house, Mecha Foxy is going through the storage, all the other animatronics are in the restaurant, and it's basically what situation you're in right now.